So moving into Ariadna, turn 4. So I'm spending one order to move my medic, who has been in the back the entire game doing nothing, up sideways. And I'm going to move her again as part of my order. My second order will be moving her up again. My third order, moving her up again. Now you can see a pattern here of what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get the medic into as close to my casualty as my Chesier there as possible to use a medic kit on him, which he does now, and he passes a physical roll and he gets back up. Yes, he's back alive. And I'm going to spend my last order of that turn to put my Chesier into a camouflage state. End of Ariadna, turn 4. Nothing much happened. Move my medic up from back of the field to front of the field and just revive my Chesier. That's so. Moving on to Nomad, turn 4. He's gonna spend his first order to move his tag upwards and try to discover my Chesier, who just went into camouflage, and he does after a successful WIP roll. So here I'm placing my Chesier onto the table, and he's gonna spend one more order to, I think, yeah, he's gonna shoot at me, and I'm gonna try to dodge. So here's a roll, and he basically misses, and I successfully dodge his HMG shots, luckily. So now, one of his Tomcats who were held in reserve is popping up here, and now spending one more order moving up towards the ruins. After moving up, he declared a shoot order. I get an ARO with both my Chesier and my medic, so I decided to shoot back at him. By shooting at him, I revealed my Chesier. Was that a good idea? I don't think so, but hey, mistakes happen. So he's splitting his fire, 2 shots into my Chesier and 1 shot into my medic. We roll a face-to-face roll and he wins. 1 shot connects. I have to take an armor roll on my Chesier and she fails, so she falls unconscious. Right now we're shooting back with the medic. My medic gets 1 shot, connects. He fails his armor roll here, and his Tomcat falls unconscious. He's spending his last order to move up his tag, and the second part of his order is just moving upwards into that position. Now here's a closer look at his tag. It's marvelously painted. So end of Nomad, turn 4. He managed to take out my Chesier with my glue gun. That was a big deal, but I managed to kill one of his Tomcats, so it's a 1-to-1 trade. Ariadna, turn 5. So here I'm just spending one order to move my medic up. I'm trying to save my other Chesier that got shot last turn. However, because his tag is on out of sight, I decided to actually move my other Chesier sideways a bit, and so my medic just stayed there and my Chesier is just moving into that direction, as you can see there. Because most of my weapons in my army cannot hurt the tag efficiently, I didn't know what to do, so I just simply put my Chesier back into a camouflage state. And then I spent one order moving him into cover. Having done nothing at all for the past few turns, I decided why not just shoot at the tag with the lieutenant, and failed. End of Ariadna, turn 5. Because he took out my heavy hitters early in the game, right now I don't really have anything to take out his tag with except my lieutenant with HMG. But because he is in the corner of the table on the opposite side, I cannot hurt the tag. So the only thing I can do is stay still or move around and hide. Nomad, turn 5. He's gonna spend his orders on his tag on this turn. He moved his tag up and shoot at my lieutenant. Now he needs a 2, I need a 4, and he gets 2 critical hits. So my lieutenant is killed outright, just like that. He's gonna spend one more order on his tag again, moving upwards. This time he's gonna discover my Chesier, who just went into camouflage, and again he gets discovered and he pops out. But luckily I use an ARO to go prone. Doesn't matter. He moves up with another order, trigger the landmine, but he made his armor roll just fine. This tag is invincible. My Chesier's ARO was to fire his flamethrower at his tag, but his tag was just fine, so I had to take an armor roll of what he shot at me, and of course I failed at least one of them, and my Chesier is dead. He's spending one more order to move his tag to shoot at, believe it or not, my unconscious Chesier, who has been lying there since turn 3. Of course, he's gonna roll his HMG shots at close range, all hit, and I fail one of the armor rolls that I needed to make. And then she dies. Of course. As you can see here. He's gonna spend one more order to move up and shoot my medic who's behind the wall, but luckily everything misses. Don't worry, he moves up and shoots his heavy flamethrower at her. I decided to dodge and I made it. I made that dodge roll. Obviously, it's a victory to the Nomads. Here is the handshake. So that's the end of Ariadna vs Nomad Infinity Battery Port. Thank you for sticking with me to the end of the battery port. For more videos, please subscribe, like, favorite, or even share with your friends.